What's up, patrons? This is a quick reading. It's based on the Divine Feminine activation, because that's what you're probably going to be feeling starting today, which is the 16th, which is the day I started. I recorded this. Hopefully, I'm able to edit and upload it today so that you can start to harness this energy. So the moon brings emotions to the surface. We all know that either it's revealing stuff that's been hidden, or it's bringing up those passions that have been buried, that now it's like it's time to start making them happen. With a new moon, that's pretty much where you're going to be at. We went through the full moon and the eclipse. All of that was like revealing things and releasing things that were hidden and now coming out. And you're still going to be feeling some of that energy going all the way into this weekend coming. However, today you're going to start to also feel the energy of the new moon that takes place on the 23rd. This new moon is going to make you feel like that yang energy. It's going to make you feel like, I need to do this. I need to do this now. I need to do this and I need to do this now. And the thing is, yin energy is more patient, more calm. And what you need to do at this time is activate it. Don't let it get you into an emotional like frenzy where now if you're not completing projects, you're depressed. If you're not doing certain things you said you were going to do, you stress out, you get angry, or you get sad, or you get resentful and things like that. What you want to do is calm that masculine energy that's like go, 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 and hone in on that divine feminine energy that says, yeah, let's go. But first, let's get our shit together. Let's make a plan. Let's see which way we're going and, follow this path. All right. Rather than run down any road that looks like it's going to lead you to where you want to go. And then you end up lost. So I want us to ground this energy by knowing what's coming. Okay. Anything that could disrupt the flow, how we could stay calm and peace in spite of all this lunar activity that's going on this month. I mean, we done had eclipses, we done had full moons, we got new moon coming, and today I believe is like a waning moon. So yeah. So this is how I'm doing it. You choose a number 1, 2, or 3. Okay. I have the camera facing me, so you're not going to be able to pick a pile by looking at it. What I'm going to do is I will show you a card, and that card's going to represent that pile, or you could go by the number, okay? Each pile is going to tell you the same 4 things, okay? So let me get you the card first. All right. All right, the card you're choosing from comes from the Divine Feminine Oracle. And it's going to be the last card that I actually read, okay? But it's the first one because that's the one you're picking from. Woo! Okay, well, one jumped out. So this would be for pile number 1. Sarada Devi, the Divine Mother. Pile number 1. Okay. Gosh, of course they get loud as soon as I start. Okay. Pile number 2 will be represented by, get one, Dakini, the Enlightened Feminine. Alrighty. And pile number 3, Freya, the Goddess of Discernment. So you can choose number 1, number 2, or number 3 for your Divine Feminine activation reading. All right, so if you chose pile number 1, the first thing I'm answering in each pile is events that could cause emotional upheavals, so that you can be kind of prepared for if these events come into play. All right, I'm pulling 3 cards for each pile on this topic. What events could come into child number one's life at this time that can cause emotions to go a little haywire. Okay. So first you have the Seven of Summer, which is the Seven of Cups. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from over-analyzing the options. So what can cause you to have an emotional upheaval is you feeling like you have a lot of choices before you and procrastinating on choosing one, even though you probably in your heart know what you should do. You have the Ten of Spring, which is like the Ten of Wands. Ask for help from others, all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. So you may feel very burnt out around this time, and this could cause you to get emotional, feeling like you're taking on everything, you're doing everything, and you need some help. So they're telling you, ask for help when you need help. Don't try to do everything on your own. Seven of Autumn, which tends to be the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. So it says, have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. So there's something you planted your seeds in, something you've been waiting to grow. Maybe you're overworking, overdoing it, looking at it, waiting for it. And you're being told that it can get you emotional when you don't see the fruits coming in quickly. But relax, relate, release. They're coming in. Okay. You just have to be patient. Of course, there are decisions that need to be made, but maybe it's taking its time to grow because there's something you're overanalyzing instead of just going for it. All right. And maybe it's because you're doing too much. You got too much on you and you're not delegating any responsibilities anywhere else to anyone else. So those are the things that can cause your emotions to get a little frazzled. All right, tips on how to handle this energy. I pull one card from the, what's this called? The Soulful Women Guidebook. The card you have is Self-Belief. Self-belief is the magic key that opens up a better, more inspired future for me. So that should be your mantra. This is a tip on how to handle these emotions at this time. All right. Believe in yourself. Self-belief is the magic key that opens up a better, more inspired future for me. All right. And I'm going to read to you the advice from the book for self-belief. And it says, self-belief is the magic key that opens up a better, more inspired future. A future in which I do all the things I've dreamed of doing, even if I don't know how to do them just yet. I'm on my own side now, backing myself, following my own star. I will do it my own way and in my own time, comparing myself to no one, enjoying the adventure. I will see how far I can go, surprising myself as I move beyond old self-imposed limits. As I take this journey of discovery, I know I'll figure it out as I go step by step. I give myself permission to ask for help, ding, 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 or go back to the drawing board, because that is part of the process of finding my way to a new place. Today, I'm stretching into the unknown, into new territory, and daring to be bigger, bolder, and freer than I was only yesterday. All right. And that is your tip on how to handle this energy that's coming in. Now, this is a beautiful card too. I can't stop looking at it. So pretty. So now I want to give you what the moon's vibe will reveal that you are being blocked from seeing right now. These cards are my mystery cards. They have no words on them, so I completely channeled the message for you. So let's see. I use these to enhance intuition, to when I teach intuitive guidance, to help people to tap into their inner knowing. So I want you to also look at each card and maybe you will get a message from them as well. All right. What the moon's vibe will reveal that you are being blocked from seeing right now. We have the Queen of Diamonds, which is the Queen of Pentacles. Number 22, which is a master manifesting number. What you're being blocked from seeing right now is that you have the ability to accumulate material wealth and live comfortably. All right. You have the ability to manifest the things that you want to bring you wealth. It's just those little things that you let frazzle you. Self-belief and not knowing when to ask for help when you're getting overwhelmed, and also not having patience. Okay. Heart, 24. 2 3s, 3 2s so far. So something that the moon is bringing in that you can't see right now is a matter of the heart. I don't know if there's a relationship you're letting go of or one that you're beginning with this new moon energy. It could be a new one coming in, but they're not letting you see it right now. All right. But that's just a hint that something's coming that has to do with the heart. All right. Let's see if they're going to give any more information on that. Bouquet, number 9. Number 9 has a lot to do with completion, ending of things. But the bouquet can mean something new being born or blossoming. Can also represent weddings and dates and stuff like that. So what you're not seeing right now is something is coming to an end so that something new can begin that has to do with matters of the heart or has to do with your finances. Whatever it is, it doesn't seem bad. All right. So try not to worry or stress about it is what I'm hearing. It's just you're not able to see it at this moment. All right. Last but not least, where you need to focus to best harness your feminine energy under this new moon vibe coming in. And that is this card here, Sarada Devi, the Divine Mother. Unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. So I do feel off jump. There is a need for unconditional love at this time. There is a need, and not just for other people, but for yourself as well, to maintain this vibration of love. And that is where you'll be able to harness your feminine energy. If you stay in the energy of love, the Divine Mother is like that energy that just loves, that co-creator with the creator that just does not judge and offers her love freely. And I think this is where your vibe needs to be, focused on love and not focusing on what you feel isn't manifesting, what you feel you're letting go of, and so on and so forth. Now, let me see if I can find her in this book so I can give you a deeper insight into who she is. Sarada. Okay. Who she is. Sri Sarada Devi embodies the feminine power that initiates seekers onto a spiritual path through unconditional love. She was born in Jarambati, India in 1853 to poor Brahmin parents. As a little girl, she worshipped a clay figurine of the goddess Kali, meditated, and began to have visions. At age 5, she was betrothed to the priest of the Dak Shinewar Kali temple, a beloved mystic named Ramakrishna. 10 years later, she joined him at the temple and they began their lifelong spiritual marriage together. So she was positioned in the seat of the goddess Kali and was addressed as Shri or Ma or Holy Mother. All right. As a guru, she was known for treating all her disciples as her children. When your soul selects her card, in her teaching, she emphasized that there is no such thing as a stranger. She encouraged her devotees to understand that everyone we meet is actually a part of us and is connected to us, and that if we want to experience true peace, we need to own the fault and judgment that we project onto others. We need to see our own faults and forgive them with love. Okay? And it's not to piss you off, it's to free you. It's out of a deep love for us to fully heal. The goal here is for us to love ourselves fiercely from within, without judgment or shame for where we are in the moment. The goal is to let us mother ourselves with unconditional love. That's the only love that will quiet those harsh, critical voices within us so we can stop wasting our time mired in judgment of others or ourselves and get on with being the perfectly imperfect light that we are. And the soul voice meditation this card asks you to ask yourself is, what am I currently judging or criticizing about myself? And then set the intention that unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. Alrighty, my pal ones. We're going to move on to number 2, Dakini, the enlightened female. So if you were drawn to number 2, let's get on with it. Let's see the events that could cause an emotional upheaval for you, heading towards this new moon. Oh, damn, 3 jumped right out. Okay. So they all are cards of Wands energy. King of Wands, Ace of Wands, 9 of Wands, which in this deck, the fairy deck, is springtime. So I do feel like maybe there's stuff that you're going to be starting now that in the spring is really going to take fruition. All right. The King of Spring is innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical. A financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. Now, I want you to know all 3 of these cards did come out reversed, but I don't usually take reversals with this deck. I just note them in my mind. So I do want you to know that you do have an ability to inspire others and to innovate from a creative level. And that will cause a lot of money to come in. That perhaps right now you are not seeing how much your skills are needed. And they want you to realize that some of the things you might be feeling inside is like, am I worthy? Will people support what I'm doing or what I want to do or what I'm passionate about? And they want you to realize that, yes, they will. With the Ace of Spring, Ace of Wands, it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. So this is a lot with your career that's coming in. However, at this time, maybe you're not moving. You're not going towards what you really are passionate about. Really take some time to think about that. If you chose this power, I'm really getting an energy that you don't see how much money you could pull in if you were doing truly what your heart was into. And then the 9 of Spring, which is the 9 of Wands. Protect the fruits of your labors. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. So I do feel like, since it was also reversed, that, did I show you the cards? I did show them to you, right? I hope. That's the Ace of Spring. I'm like rushing all through. I think I showed the King. I hope you can see it clear. And then the 9. All right, so there is an energy that sometimes you feel like you can't go no further. That maybe you've done work and you've tried and you feel like you didn't get love, you didn't get support that you thought you were going to get, or things didn't go the way you wanted. But don't let those emotions take over at this time, because they'll make you quit pursuing your passion right when you're right there on the cusp of the energy to make it manifest. So keep going towards what your heart desires. And by the springtime, and probably before the spring, but by the spring is when you're going to be like, woo, financially. But if you get started now, focusing on what it is you love, you'll start to see a lot of results and you'll start to really feel good. I'm also hearing too. Tips on how to harness this energy, how to handle this energy, or a tip. So we pull one card from the Soulful Woman. Boundaries. My clear boundaries allow me to protect myself, nurture my intentions, and follow my true self. So maybe in the past you've been taken advantage of. Maybe in the past you didn't really have rules set up and people did as they wished and as they pleased and came and gone and supported and didn't support. And that might have been discouraging. And now you seek something that is going to have more boundaries, that's going to allow you to feel protected while at the same time nurture who you truly are and what you truly want to do. So I'm going to read to you also what this book is saying for boundaries. This is some beautiful artwork in this deck. My boundaries are like energy doors that help me manage my life. At times, I keep the doors open, inviting in blessings from others and my environment. At other times, I close the doors to nourish my own creativity, energy, and well-being. I feel good about having boundaries and for being able to say, no thanks. For I know that by saying no, I am saying yes to something else, something that's more important for my growth, healing, and enlivenment. Having clear boundaries allows me to protect myself, nurture my intentions, and follow my true self. Boundaries are an essential part of my self-care and self-love. And the affirmation for this card is, my clear boundaries allow me to protect myself, nurture my intentions, and follow my true self. I also feel from this pile that you tend to feel guilty when you set boundaries. Do not. Okay? What the moon's vibe will reveal that you're being blocked from seeing right now. We go to the mystery cards. $29, the Ace of Swords. This is also a master manifesting. So maybe you're trying to manifest feminine energy, either within yourself or coming towards you, that's going to be very honest, that is going to give you a new start at truth, or you are being pushed to be honest and speak your mind. If you are a woman by gender, or you consider yourself a woman, then in this case, I do feel you are being pushed to speak your mind, to set your clear boundaries, to be honest about what it is you're willing to accept and not accept. And then if you are the energy of a man, you or consider yourself a man by gender, then I do feel like maybe you are manifesting this energy within yourself. It could be you're trying to unbalance out your feminine energy within yourself that allows you to not get emotional when you need to speak the truth. And also this could just mean that there is a woman in either gender's life that is going to bring honesty and shed some light on some things that should not be seen or weren't seen before. Okay. 2 more cards. Book. All right, so some of you, what you don't see is that there's something with a book. Either you need to be writing a book, telling your truth through books, through writing, or you need to be reading more books that will assist you with balancing out your energy, learning new things. I do feel like you guys may have experiences that need to be in books, though. So that's something that the new moon vibe may cause you to want to start. Maybe the thing that you're passionate about, that they're saying, follow your true desire. All right. And your last card, Ring. Wow. So with the ring, this usually means a commitment of some kind. Doesn't always mean engagement or marriage, but it can. But ring really means committing to something. So you may be committing to writing a book. You may be committing to be telling your truth, to being honest. You may be committing to a feminine. Either way, this is the vibe that this new moon is bringing in. And right now you can't see where it's going to go, but those are the hints that Spirit was willing to give you. Alrighty. Last but not least, where you need to focus to best harness your feminine energy under this new moon vibe coming in, you have Dakini, the enlightened feminine. And her mantra is, my gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. So Dakini has a lot to do with high priestess energy, listening to your gut, following where you're being guided. I also get starseed energy as well, star ancestry energy coming through. So you're being guided at this time to really listen to your inner voice, to your inner knowing. I'm going to see what else. I like to get a little history on the entity. If I can find it, because I flipped right past it just now. Oh, here she is. All right, Dakini is the embodiment of a feminine wisdom that goes beyond reason or the intellect. Dakini is translated into Tibetan as sky goer. That's why I'm feeling starseed. She is a tantric priestess and a female manifestation of wisdom. She is elusive, playful, and ultimately defies definition. She represents the enlightened feminine principle of non-duality that transcends gender. She contains a sharp, quick, and uncompromising energy that can feel radical, wild, and free. As a space dancer and skygoer, the Dakini has left the rigid boundaries of Earth and the laws of gravity. She is about the limitlessness of the sky, and because of this, all possibilities are open to her. In Tibetan Buddhism, she represents the inner realm as a meditation deity, the outer realm as a tantric yogini, and the mundane realm as a woman who teaches spiritual truths in each moment of her everyday life. Wow. She holds the gold tantric staff, the Katbanga, as a symbol of the ultimate union she has attained, ecstatic bliss and emptiness. She is one of Yeshe Sogyal is one of the great Dakinis in Buddhist history. All right. She can appear as a messenger, a guide, or protector. Wow, okay. When your soul selects her card, the Dakini means that the task will be accomplished. Whatever it is you're currently working on, a project, an answer, or a decision, she will help you see it through to the other side. In whatever form you need most, as a playful angelic presence, as a taskmaster to help you maneuver through what's hard, or as a messenger with the wisdom that's needed for you to take the next step. So she pretty much means she doesn't give straight yes and no answers, okay? She gives you the maybe, she reminds us that there's something out there beyond yes and no, or even right and wrong. There's something your gut will tell you. And that's where she pushes you, is to listen to that inner knowing, okay? She will allow you to come up with the most imaginative and most brilliant outcomes possible. She's great. Wow. Her soul voice meditation. What is my intuition telling me in this moment? Question yourself that. And remember her intention. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. Very deep. Okay. On that, we are moving on to, last but not least, pile number 3, Freya. All right. The goddess of discernment. Okay, so events that could cause emotional upheavals. All right, these came out sideways. Interesting. All right, so your first card is balance, which is temperance. Take everyone's input into consideration, merge viewpoints to create a better solution. Take your time. There's no need to rush. Now, balance came out reversed. So there is a feeling that you may feel off balance. You may feel like you're giving more than you're getting back. You may feel like you're trying to mix or blend with something that just is not your cup of tea. You may feel like you're being rushed in some sort of way. They're saying to take your time, and really, you have the goddess of discernment. So use some discernment with things, okay? Maybe something you're trying to blend or mix is not supposed to. King of Autumn, which is the King of Pentacles. Compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted. Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way. A good person or company to work for. So I feel that at this time, I feel that at this time, you may be starting to feel comfortable. You're starting to see that people are loyal to you, that they do feel your charisma. They are accepting what it is you bring to the table. You are accomplishing your goals, but they want you to stand in your power, be assertive, okay? Because when you stand up and you say, this is what I want and this is what it is, things will go your way, okay? Use your power, use your light. You have material wealth coming in as well, where you're going to be feeling very, very comfortable. And maybe that's going to get you in an emotional upheaval because maybe you have never felt like that before. Like, wow, everything seems to be flowing. I seem to have material wealth. I seem to be getting a lot of love and support. And they want you to stay open to that energy. Keep your heart open. Expect it. Don't let it be something that is like a shock to you because you deserve it. You've been loyal to others, and now you're going to see that loyalty return to you. Lastly, you have the moon, which came through reversed. Powerful, intuitive epiphanies, letting go of worry and fear, understanding the truth of a situation. So I feel like with it reversed, there are some things that still will not be revealed until this new moon comes. But don't let these things worry you. Tap into your intuition and you will be guided in the right direction. I think that one of the things that can cause an emotional upheaval is you not seeing what is beyond and wanting to know what is next, what's coming. And they're saying some things you're just not going to see yet. So, woosah. Be patient. All right. Tips on how to handle this energy. We go to the Soulful Woman. Wait a minute. That card did not come out the box. Soul's journey. Living from soul opens me to the magic that exists when I surrender to divine manifestation on its own terms and timing. So this is going to be your intention. All right. Living from soul opens me to the magic that exists when I surrender to divine manifestation on its own terms and timing. It returns you to the energy of patience. And you see the moon cycles over her head. You are very connected to the moon cycles. So certain things for you have to happen at a certain time according to the moon and its cycles. New beginnings under the new moon. Things being revealed under the full moon. Under waning moons. Releasing certain things. Letting certain things in. It's like you are really going to be on divine time. So one of the tips to handle this energy is to just surrender to divine will, divine timing, and start to really follow the cycles of the moon. Okay, let me see what else they want you to know. Okay. As a soul, I am connected to an abundant and infinite universe. One that is constantly giving birth to itself. Likewise, my body's cycles are connected to the cycles of the earth, the moon, and the cosmos. Feels like another starseed pile. It's a perpetual dance of birth, death, and renewal. I just feel star ancestry or deep, deep connection to the ancestors, period. All right. On my soul's journey, I'm drawn to make meaning of my experiences as they unfold. Experiences that are joyful as well as those that are more difficult call to me. They ask me to become more fully awake, to fulfill my purpose, to live from my essence from soul. Living from soul opens me to the magic and abundance of the universe to which I am intimately connected. The depth and luminescence of my soul is tempered by virtues of humility, patience, compassion, and endurance. As I surrender to divine manifestation on its own terms and timing, I find that even the impossible begins to feel possible. All righty. And that is your tip on how to handle this energy. Okay. Let's go to what the moon's vibe will reveal that you are being blocked from seeing right now. And I'll pull 3 cards from the mystery deck. Okay, 1. Okay, we have bouquet again. This came up for another pile. the Ace of Cups is coming through. And the dog. So at this time, what the moon's vibe will reveal that you can't see right now is there is some kind of love commitment coming in that's going to be very loyal. Something is being born at this time or blooming. Either you've started a new relationship or friendship, or it's coming in. This person, I feel like you're going to notice them. They're going to be into flowers. Either they're going to wear them in their hair sometimes. They're going to have them on their clothing. Or they're going to have them around their house or in their home. Or they're going to really, really love flowers is what I'm feeling, because my eyes were drawn to my moon drum and my divine feminine moon drum, and it has flowers and nature all over it. So I do feel like this person is going to be really, really in touch with nature and flowers. And not in the sense of like a gimmicky type of thing, but really flowers. Like you might like literally wear a flower in their hair or something like that. I keep seeing it in the hair. Okay. And it feels like a feminine energy. It's not feeling like a masculine. Okay. There's some kind of bond coming. Now, I don't know. It could be a love relationship, or it could be just somebody you really, really, really are going to love working with. Take it how it resonates, but there's an Ace of Hearts here. All right. It's a new beginning at something that is going to really, really bring a loyal companion. Someone that is just going to always have your back. I do feel like this person is the key to some of your material wealth. But I do feel like it's going to be easy to be fooled by others who may be disguised as this person. This is why you cannot see. This is what's not being revealed. And that's why you have the goddess of discernment. It's time for you to really, really, really be wise with who you select to join your energy with in love or in business. Because there's going to be people who may seem like they're this person, but they're not them. You will know, okay? You won't have any question. That's how you'll know it's the person. All righty. Last but not least, where you need to focus to best harness your feminine energy under this new moon vibe coming in. And that is the energy of the goddess of discernment, Freya. I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. Which I was saying, it should be no doubt in your mind. Don't agree to anything or work with anybody or get with anyone that you don't feel 100% this is it. If there's any doubt, any question in your mind, then no way, Jose. All right. And let me see what else. Freya is a Norse goddess. So I pretty much know a lot about Freya. She's loved by I don't want to call them Vikings, but yeah, Danes and stuff. Let me see. Okay. Because this book doesn't go in alphabetical order. That's what makes it difficult. Okay. Freya embodies the fierce and finely honed spiritual skill of discerning the most life-giving choice in each moment. In Norse mythology, Freya is one of the most powerful and important deities. She is the chief of the Valkyries, the demigoddess goddesses who choose who will live and who will die during every battle and war. After being Valkyries, the demigoddesses become Norns, the great goddesses who weave the fates and histories of people and nations. Freya rides into battle wearing a magical cloak of falcon feathers and takes half of those fighting. All right. I don't think you need all the history of her. That's most of it that you need. All right. When your soul selects her card, discernment is derived from the Greek word diakrisis. It refers to a spiritual power that allows you to distinguish between the spirits that will cause harm and the spirits that will assist you. It lets us discern when a phone call or an email or a visit from a friend is going to add to our day or if it's going to derail it. Discernment is the difference between feeling led by the day, pulled this way and that, and claiming it. You are a demigoddess, a Valkyrie, a priestess of your own fate. You get to choose the life you want to live. And this happens by being fierce and warrior-like about what you say yes to. Use discernment so that you are only saying yes to what will actually nourish and renew you, inspire, or expand you. It's not your business to worry about those you might disappoint. You are not made to meet everyone's expectations of you. You are made to express the truth of who you are and to use the brief time you have here to live out your potential. Your only true obligation is to the voice of your own soul. Freya wants you to realize the gleaming gold that you are and act accordingly. She wants you to unapologetically choose the life you actually want to be living right now. She wants you to make your yes holy again by only using it when it's the truth. Your soul voice meditation, which she wants you to ask yourself, what does a hell yes, the holy yes, feel like in my body? And again, your intention, I spend my time wisely. I only say yes when it's a holy hell yes. And on that note, my patrons, I hope that helps you harness this new moon energy. This is your pre-new moon read. I'm actually doing one for YouTube as well, but this one was exclusive to patrons, so it's going to be a little bit more personal than the YouTube one. But I do say check that one out as well. And on that note, I bid y'all peace, blessings, and all that good stuff that comes from being a part of my tribe. Later, y'all.